Don't worry about the police right now. Nah, I tell you, I don't give a fuck about no the police, you heard?
Mm-hmm.
Big word pull up right now. Pull up.
Okay.
Pull up. Pull up.
Uh-huh. No, it was that, I apologize.
What's up?
Because I couldn't go live on my phone. My page is blocked.
Well, this morning, big thing, I'm gonna make them famous. I'm
No,
gonna be famous. I'm gonna make it famous.
no.
No. Everybody wanna be famous, let's be famous today.
Okay.
Huh? I do.
Yes.
Telling you like you don't even never.
No. Stop jumping. Stop jumping.
Now, game over.
37-year-old Jonathan Robinson is Williams' ex-boyfriend. He initially entered a plea of not guilty to first-degree murder and several counts of attempted first-degree murder of police officers. According to the district attorney, 2 of them even came close to dying.
The officer who actually was shot and the first officer who drove up to the scene of the crime, who thankfully she stopped short, because if she had driven all the way up to the house, she would have been killed.
The district attorney tells NBC6 News before talking with Renita's mother, he did seek the death penalty.
But based on my conversations with her, I was willing to back off if he pled.
I didn't believe in killing nobody. I never believed in killing nobody. Not just him, nobody. Not even an enemy. So why? No, I'm glad justice has been served. Everything is gone. Everything is okay. So I feel a lot better now. Now I can rest. Now me and my family can go on with our life, you know. It's over with. It's no more. So it's nothing else to talk. The decision has been made between us and everybody else. So we feel a lot better. It hurts me. It hurts me so bad. By killing Jonathan, it's not going to bring Renita back. None whatsoever. So decision has been made, and that's what it is.
April 12th, 2018. A Thursday morning that started like any other in Shreveport, Louisiana. But what happened next would send shockwaves through social media and expose the horrifying intersection of domestic violence, jealousy, and the digital age. 27-year-old Renita Williams, known affectionately as Nunu to her loved ones, went live on Facebook that morning. But this wasn't one of her usual upbeat broadcasts about interior design or life as a single mother. This broadcast was different. Terrifyingly different.
Don't worry about the police right now. Nah, I tell you, I don't give a fuck about no the police, you heard?
Mm-hmm.
Big word pull up right now. Pull up.
Okay.
Pull up. Pull up.
Uh-huh. No, it was that, I apologize.
What's up?
Because I couldn't go live on my phone. My page is blocked.
Well, this morning, big thing, I'm gonna make them famous. I'm
No,
gonna be famous. I'm gonna make it famous.
no.
No. Everybody wanna be famous, let's be famous today.
Okay.
Huh? I do.
Yes.
Telling you like you don't even never.
No.
In the video, Renita appears visibly shaken, struggling to speak. Behind her stands a figure, a man, 37-year-old Jonathan Robinson, her ex-boyfriend, and in his hands, a weapon that would end her life in mere minutes. Behind her, Jonathan's voice cuts through the tension like a blade. Moments later, the sound of gunfire echoes through the livestream. Viewers watch in horror as Renita Williams becomes another victim of domestic violence, murdered in cold blood while the world watched helplessly through their screens. Welcome to Crime Gone Viral, where we uncover the darkest truths hiding behind closed doors and computer screens. I'm your narrator, and today we're diving deep into a case that asks one haunting question. How did love turn into a death sentence broadcast for the world to see? If you're ready, let's dive right in. Shreveport, Louisiana, a city of approximately 200,000 residents nestled along the Red River in the northwestern corner of the state. Like many American cities, Shreveport tells two stories, one of Southern charm and cultural heritage, another of economic struggle. The Caddo Heights neighborhood, where our story unfolds, was known for its tight-knit community, despite facing challenges many impoverished areas encounter. Families doing their best to build better lives against difficult odds. This is where Renita Nunu Williams was born and raised, a bright light in a sometimes dark place. Those who knew her describe a woman who refused to let her circumstances define her future. By her mid-20s, Renita was a devoted mother to 3 beautiful children from a previous relationship. Though she navigated single parenthood, one of life's most challenging journeys, she did so with grace, determination, and unwavering love. Her personality shone through every post, authentic, confident, unapologetically herself, showing her children that despite obstacles, dreams were achievable through hard work and determination. Those closest to Renita describe a woman who always put her children first. School meetings, homework help, bedtime stories. She showed up for every moment, big and small. Her love for them wasn't just evident. It was the foundation of everything she did. By all accounts, Renita Williams was living her life with purpose and passion. She was a success story in the making, a devoted mother, a talented businesswoman, a beloved friend. But beneath the surface of this seemingly bright future, shadows were gathering, because Renita had made one decision that would prove catastrophic. She had let someone into her life who would ultimately destroy it. His name, Jonathan Robinson, and their story was about to take a dark, twisted turn that no one could have predicted. Jonathan Robinson was 37 years old when he met Renita Williams. Like her, he was a Shreveport native. Unlike her, his past was stained with violence, crime, and destruction. Reports suggest Jonathan's criminal record stretched back nearly 2 decades. Domestic violence, aggravated assault, drug-related charges, attempted murder. His rap sheet read like a catalog of red flags that should have warned anyone to stay far, far away. He was a man who had spent years cycling through the criminal justice system, in and out of prison, accumulating charges, but apparently learning nothing from his encounters with the law. So how did a successful single mother like Renita end up involved with someone like Jonathan? The answer, unfortunately, is as common as it is tragic. In the beginning, Jonathan appeared to be exactly what Renita needed: protective, caring, involved. He stepped into her life not just as a romantic partner, but as a father figure to her 3 children. What Renita didn't know, what she couldn't have known in those early days, was that Jonathan Robinson carried more than just a criminal record. He carried patterns, behaviors, a capacity for violence that had destroyed relationships before and would do so again. And there was something else Renita didn't know, something that would complicate their relationship in ways she never imagined. Jonathan Robinson was already in a relationship with another woman in Houston, Texas. Enter Sharika Taylor, the woman who would become the 3rd point in a toxic triangle that would ultimately prove deadly. Reports indicate that Jonathan had been involved with Sharika for years before Renita came into the picture. Whether Renita knew about Sharika from the beginning remains unclear. What we do know is that eventually both women became aware of each other's existence. But this fragile, toxic equilibrium couldn't last. The tension was building, the resentment was growing, and social media, the very platform that had helped Renita build her business, was about to become the battlefield where this twisted relationship would explode into violence. What came next would serve as a chilling reminder of how dangerous jealousy, pride, and obsession can become when amplified by the public arena of social media. The rivalry between Renita Williams and Sharika Taylor didn't stay private. How could it? We live in an age where every emotion, every conflict, every wound is broadcast to hundreds, sometimes thousands of strangers who eagerly consume the drama. Social media became their battleground. Facebook transformed from a platform for sharing life's moments into a weapon for public humiliation and territorial warfare. Sharika would post thinly veiled accusations aimed at Renita. Renita would respond with her own pointed messages. Their mutual followers watched, commented, and unknowingly fueled a fire that was growing more dangerous by the day. Looking back, these exchanges read like warnings, threats disguised as bravado, digital breadcrumbs leading to tragedy. But by the end of 2017, Renita Williams had apparently had enough. She was done being anyone's second choice, done with the games, done with Jonathan Robinson. She made her feelings public on Facebook, declaring that she was moving on with her life. She thought that would be the end of it, that distancing herself from Jonathan would bring peace. She was tragically mistaken. And here's where many domestic violence stories follow a heartbreaking pattern. The victim gives in. Whether out of sympathy, pressure, or hope that things might change, Renita gave Jonathan another chance. But before we reach that fateful day, we need to understand the final catalyst. The moment that pushed Jonathan Robinson from angry ex-boyfriend to calculating killer. It all came down to a Facebook Live broadcast and the power of words shared with the world.
Don't worry about the police right now. Nah, they tell you, I don't give a fuck about no the police, you heard?
Okay. It was that, I apologize, because I couldn't go live on my phone. My page is blocked.
Well, this morning, these things, I'm gonna make them famous. I'm
No,
gonna be famous, I'm gonna make it famous.
no.
No. Everybody wanna be famous, let's be famous today.
Stop jumping! Stop jumping!
Game over.
Can you send the police to 1301 Atlas? 1301 Atlas. Because they shoot Jonathan Robinson.
Okay, Jonathan.
1301 Atlas Street.
Okay, is he shooting now?
Yeah, he's shooting now, ma'am.
Okay.
All
Can you
right.
tell me what he's wearing? Hold on. Can you tell me what he's wearing? Hello? Can you tell me what?
Ma'am, I can't tell what he got on.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you see him right now? Officers need to know when they pull up who he is.
He's in a car.
Okay, what kind of
He's
vehicle?
in a little brown car. The car still in the driveway.
Okay, who is he shooting at?
He's shooting at my dog.
Okay. Okay, is everybody safe inside of the residence?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
My daughter in there.
where's your daughter at?
She in there now.
Okay, and what's your name, ma'am?
I need to read this.
Okay, I'm gonna keep you on the phone if you can until officers get there so you can make sure you guys are okay.
Okay.
Okay, and where is he at now? Do you know?
He's in the house still. He's still in the house, ma'am.
Okay, he's in the house?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and where are you?
I'm outside of somebody's house.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, no, stay on the phone with me.
Tell him, please, ma'am, to hurry up.
Oh, they're on the way. While we're talking, they're on the way, okay? Are they into some type of dispute or something?
Yes, ma'am. He have to go here and there now.
Okay, and you don't know what color shirt or what he's wearing and nothing like that?
He got on burgundy shirt, but the car's still in the yard, ma'am.
Okay, that's fine, but like I said, you can stay on the phone with me.
Okay, it's 1301 now. He's in the house with the gun.
We're already on the way. Is your daughter in the house too?
Yes, she's in there with my son.
Okay, and your son, how old is your son?
He's 30.
30, okay. And he did fire a shot?
Yes, ma'am. He did fire a shot.
Okay, like I said, they're on the way. If you could just stay, just stay where you are safely. Let me know what's going on so I can relay the information to the officers.
Okay.
Shreveport police received the 911 call at 10:47 a.m. Multiple units were immediately dispatched to 1301 Natalie Street. What they were about to encounter would test every bit of their training. The first officers arrived within minutes of the call. They were met not with a surrendering suspect, but with gunfire. Jonathan Robinson was shooting at police officers. He wasn't trying to negotiate. He wasn't trying to escape. According to his later confession, he wanted a shootout. He wanted police to rush the house so they would be forced to take him down. But police didn't give him what he wanted. They established a perimeter. They evacuated nearby residents. They called for backup: SWAT teams, negotiators, tactical units. What followed was an intense 80-minute standoff that turned a quiet residential street into a tactical battlefield. Jonathan continued firing from different windows of the house. He moved from room to room, shooting at any officer he could see. One officer was struck and wounded, fortunately not fatally. Inside that house, Renita Williams lay dying. Medical personnel couldn't get to her. Paramedics stood ready but couldn't approach. Jonathan Robinson's rampage had denied Renita any chance of receiving the medical attention that might have saved her life. He didn't just kill her, he let her die while he held off the very people who could have helped. As the standoffs continued, police had to make critical decisions: rush the house and risk more casualties, wait him out, attempt negotiation. They chose strategy. SWAT teams positioned themselves at tactical advantage points. Snipers took positions on nearby rooftops. Negotiators prepared to make contact. But it would take one specific person to finally end the standoff. Someone who Jonathan would actually listen to: Sharika Taylor. Police made contact with Sharika, who was in Houston. They explained the situation. They asked her to call Jonathan, to try to calm him down, to convince him to surrender. And remarkably, it worked. Whether out of love, exhaustion, or the realization that he had run out of bullets, Jonathan Robinson finally complied. At approximately 12:07 p.m., 1 hour and 20 minutes after the first shots were fired, Jonathan Robinson emerged from the house with his hands raised. Within seconds, he was on the ground, handcuffed, and in custody. His reign of terror had finally ended. But for Renita Williams, it was too late. Medics rushed inside and confirmed what everyone already feared: she was gone.
Man accused of killing his ex-girlfriend on Facebook Live changes his plea to guilty today.
I didn't believe in killing nobody. I never believed in killing nobody. Not just him, nobody. Not even an enemy. So why? No, I'm glad justice has been served. Everything is gone. Everything is okay. So I feel a lot better now. Now I can rest. Now me and my family can go on with our life, It's over with. It's no more. So it's nothing else to talk. The decision has been made between us and everybody else. So we feel a lot better. It hurts me. It hurts me so bad. By killing Jonathan, it's not going to bring Renita back. None whatsoever. So decision has been made, and that's what it is.
Over a year has passed since that horrific April morning. Jonathan Robinson stands before the court, facing charges of first-degree murder for killing Renita Williams, plus multiple counts of attempted first-degree murder for shooting at police officers. In Louisiana, first-degree murder carries one of two possible sentences: life in prison without the possibility of parole, or the death penalty. The prosecution sought the death penalty. They argued that Jonathan's crime was premeditated, calculated, and horrifically cruel, executed in the most public way possible, and followed by an attempt to murder law enforcement officers. But something unexpected happened. Jonathan Robinson entered a guilty plea to all charges. In exchange for this plea, prosecutors agreed to take the death penalty off the table. The sentence: life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus 100 additional years for the attempted murder charges. For many, the plea deal was controversial. Why should someone who committed such a heinous, premeditated crime escape the death penalty? But the decision ultimately rested with Renita's family. And it was her mother, Anita Williams, who made the choice. In a victim impact statement that brought the courtroom to tears, Anita explained her decision. This statement reflects incredible strength. Anita Williams, who watched her daughter die, who was shot at herself, who lost everything that day, chose forgiveness over vengeance. Not forgiveness in the sense of excusing what happened, but forgiveness in the sense of refusing to let hate consume what remains of her life. Jonathan Robinson is currently serving his sentence in a Louisiana state prison. At 37 years old when sentenced, he will spend the rest of his natural life behind bars. No parole, no appeals, no second chances. On April 21, 2018, 9 days after her murder, Renita Williams was laid to rest at Princeton Cemetery in Bossier Parish, Louisiana. Friends, family, clients, and community members who had been touched by her life and shocked by her death. The service was a celebration of who she was: a loving mother, a talented entrepreneur, a woman with dreams and ambitions who deserved so much more time. If Renita's story could save even one life, her death would not have been entirely in vain. But the question remains, why did it have to come to this? What warning signs were missed? What could have been done differently? Those are the questions we must answer if we truly want to honor Renita's memory. Renita Nunu Williams was just 27 years old when her life was brutally ended. She left behind 3 children who will grow up without their mother, a family that will never fully heal from this loss, and a community that learned a devastating lesson about the deadly intersection of domestic violence, jealousy, and social media. The warning signs we cannot ignore. This case reveals critical red flags that we all need to recognize. 1. The pattern of violence. Jonathan Robinson had a documented history of domestic abuse and assault. This wasn't hidden. It was public record. Past violence is one of the strongest predictors of future violence. If someone has hurt others before, they will likely do it again. 2. Refusal to accept breakup. When Renita tried to end the relationship, Jonathan persisted. He wouldn't let go. This obsessive behavior is a major warning sign. When someone cannot accept no or respect boundaries, they are demonstrating control issues that can escalate to violence. 3. Public humiliation as trigger. Jonathan's rage was triggered by perceived public embarrassment. Abusers often cannot tolerate any challenge to their control or image, especially when witnessed by others. Social media amplifies this dynamic. 4. Escalation when victim moves on. The most dangerous time for domestic violence victims is when they leave the relationship or start new relationships. This is when abusers feel they are losing control completely. What we can learn. For those in relationships, trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. If someone's past is riddled with violence, believe that they are capable of violence toward you. Second chances are admirable, but not when they put your life at risk. For friends and family, don't stay silent when you see warning signs. Express your concerns with love and without judgment. Offer support and resources. Sometimes victims need to hear multiple times that they deserve better before they can find the strength to leave. For everyone, domestic violence is everyone's problem. It crosses all socioeconomic, racial, and educational boundaries. We must educate ourselves, support survivors, and hold abusers accountable. Renita Williams should be remembered not for how she died, but for how she lived. She was a loving mother who put her children first, an entrepreneur who built something from nothing, a friend who showed up for the people she cared about. Her story serves as a painful reminder that domestic violence can happen to anyone, that love can turn deadly when twisted by jealousy, control, and rage, that the signs are often there if we know how to look for them. Her 3 children are growing up without their mother because a man couldn't handle rejection, because he valued his pride more than her life, because the system that arrested him multiple times for violence failed to protect his next victim. Renita's story ended tragically, but yours doesn't have to. If this story has opened your eyes to the realities of domestic violence, then Renita's death will not have been in vain. Here's what you can do right now. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. Every subscription helps us continue telling these important stories and spreading awareness. Share this video. Someone in your life might need to hear Renita's story. They might see themselves in her situation and find the courage to get help. Comment below with your thoughts, your own experiences, if you feel safe doing so, or resources that helped you or someone you know. Educate yourself about the warning signs of domestic violence. Learn how to help someone who might be trapped in an abusive relationship. Support organizations working to end domestic violence. They need funding, volunteers, and advocates. Renita Williams was a daughter, a mother, a sister, a friend, an artist, a businesswoman, a survivor trying to break free from a toxic relationship. She deserved to watch her children grow up, to build her business, to find healthy love, to live. Jonathan Robinson took all of that away from her in a moment of rage and violence. He's now serving life in prison without the possibility of parole, but that justice cannot bring Renita back. The best way we can honor her memory is to learn from her story, to recognize the warning signs, to speak up, to support survivors, to never tolerate abuse in any form. Rest in peace, Renita Nunu Williams. Your story will not be forgotten.